1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh.
To beat Argentina, it's going to be a tough game. And of course, at the end of it all, we may say, "Oh well, we tried our best. We did well. Got to the semi-final, and we were beaten by a better team." And if that's the case, well, at least we know that many Scots will be very happy. No doubt, many other home nation people, which they're entitled to their views. But I have a feeling, as I said at the beginning, that it's our time. It's England's time. And we've got some great players like, Bellingham, Kane, and others who I think and hope will do the job for all the fans back home and all the fans, English fans, which are actually there in the stadium. I think it's in Atlanta tonight, isn't it? So yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed, cuz, that we have a great game, that we win in regulation time, and we don't have to go through the awful
penalties
or the penalty shootout.
Oh yeah,
I've never been one to hide myself, but I think I'd have to go out the room. I don't think I could stay and watch it. It's that shattering, isn't it, to lose on penalties?
Oh, my heart can't take it. My heart cannot take it. Do you know the last one where the last game we played against who did we knock out? Norway. Played against Norway, and it was 90 minutes, and it was we were level on goals. I said to my wife, I said I'm going to bed. She said, you what? I said, I'm not watching this. I said, this is gonna go into penalties. I just could not. I thought I just want to sleep, not knowing the result, so I can sleep well.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, I think we scored in the 93rd minute, as far as I remember it, in time. But, even that game, what has been a feature of this? I think because FIFA, in many ways, have created many problems for themselves, probably unwittingly. But almost after every match, certainly in the knockout phase, one team is complaining about unfair treatment, about wrong decisions. Now, you'll always get wrong decisions in football. For the most part, I don't believe it's ever intended that way. It's just, again, it's being human. Refs are human, like the players and like the rest of us. But in Norway's case, it did seem to be a bit churlish, I think is the word, a bit unnecessary, when they complained that apparently their goalkeeper's kick, the ball, they say, hit the camera wire. I don't know whether you read about that, but it hit the cord. And in fact, what surprised many people, including me, was what FIFA said. They said, no, because our sensor inside the ball, and you think, what? They're now putting sensors in. The next thing would be a camera inside the ball, won't it? That would be brilliant. Have a camera in the football, so when it's kicked, you can be zooming all over the pitch watching TV. But they said, no, it didn't hit. No registration of a deviation in the flight, the trajectory of the ball. So, and that should have ended that complaint. But then the BBC got involved, and they seemed to show a clip. Well, I did look at the clip, where they say the trajectory of the ball appears, you couldn't see the cord nor the ball, it's too high, but they said it appears to deflect very, very slightly. And again, that could have been rigged, but I don't suppose it was. But I wouldn't even say there was definitely a deflection. It was just, as it came down, it was just the slightest movement, which could happen in the flight of a football anyway. So I would have thought, and they showed you the sensor in the ball, FIFA, so which is really there. And if it touches a player's knee and an offside might not be called because of that, or vice versa, they put that in there for that reason. And it showed no deflection of the ball at all. So that should have ended that kind of complaint. But one of the things, made me laugh really. Norway said England are cheats. Why is that? Oh, because the ball. Well, it's not England.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
it's not England who awarded the goal or allowed the goal that Bellingham then went on to score. That was the point. In the next phase of play. It's not England who. What are you going to do? No, we're not going to accept that goal, ref, because we think they're right. I mean, it's rubbish. And after every game, one team or another complains about what happens. Sometimes probably with good justification, but this is the nature of the game. I mean, when Argentina beat Switzerland the other night, I didn't watch it because I think it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But the reports afterwards seemed to say that every advantage possible was given to Argentina by the ref and the officials, and none of those advantages to Switzerland. Now, that's a very generalised comment for anybody to make, but I think we know what people are trying to say, that the powers that be seem to be favouring the teams or the players they want to proceed, and no one, I think, is. I'm not suggesting anything's rigged. I don't think it is. I really don't, because they couldn't get away with that. But I think there's kind of sometimes an invisible pressure put on the officials to, without even the words being said, oh, we really want them to go further or whatever. So yeah, somehow we've got to, if that is there, that kind of unconscious bias, England have got to get past that tonight, and don't get frustrated if things go against us. Just keep going, and I think at the end of it all, I have a great feeling that we're gonna be victorious and end up in the final. I think it's in New York on Sunday. So let's hope we're gonna be there.
I pray, because it'd be a good Sunday, wouldn't it? just knowing you're sitting down and watching England. You're not watching the final, so you're watching the final. You're watching England play in the finals. Wow. I would, I'd leave for that. Now, the next one that we're going to talk about is Sporting KC interested in Mohamed Salah. Now, it's a Sporting Kansas City have made Mohamed Salah their top target after his Liverpool exit. So now it's gone the opposite way, isn't it? Well, if it does materialize, because we know nothing is set in stone at this stage with transfers, but it seems to be going the other way. We thought, well, I'll speak for myself, I thought he was going to go to Saudi. That's what I thought, well, all said and done, he's going to end up in Saudi. But America, what are we thinking?
It's interesting, because I wonder now, because enough players have gone to Saudi, and as far as I know, many of them are still there. Even Ronaldo, I believe, is still there. But some have come back. I mean, Jordan Henderson, he of the...
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro sometimes joins us.